Hello and welcome to Forbest Academy. Welcome back to our AMC 1012 preparation videos for the 2021 contest. This week we have been breaking down 5 past paper questions from the AMC 10, and today we're going to be looking at a question involving area and an arithmetic sequence. So a rug is made with 3 different colors as shown. The area of the 3 differently colored regions form an arithmetic progression. The inner rectangle is 1 foot wide, and each of the shaded regions is 1 foot wide on all 4 sides. What is the length in feet of the inner rectangle? Okay, so essentially we've got some areas to work out. Now we've only been told one piece of information here. So currently this length here is unknown to us. And I'm going to call this A. And the reason I'm going to call it A is we know we're going to form an arithmetic sequence in this. And the way I always think of an arithmetic sequence is our first term is A, our second term is A plus D, and our third term would be A plus 2D. So increasing by D each term. Now I've only got three different colors in here, so you only need those 3 terms for our sequence. So I'm just going to put those to one side and we'll come back to those later. Now the reason I've selected the length as A here is because it's got a width of 1, the area will be its length times 1. So the area of this middle sector here will now just be A. Simple as that. So that then it actually matches up with my first term in my arithmetic sequence. So now we need to work out that second term. So the second term, we've increased the width by 1 on each side. So if we think of this as a larger rectangle, we've got an increase of 1 on either side in its width. So that is now going to be 3. And our length is going to be 1 plus A plus 1, so A plus 2. So that gives me a large rectangle, and that's going to include that middle rectangle. That entire area there will be 3A plus 6, length times width. A plus 2 times by 3. But obviously we need to subtract the area of our middle color there. So we need to subtract A from that to get the area of just the colored rug. So the area of just the colored rug is going to be 2A plus 6. So that is the second term in our sequence. So our first term is A, the second term is 2A plus 6. So let's have a look at our third term then. So third term, we are now extending our width to 5. So obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the length of this is going to be A plus 4. So again, the entire rectangle, including everything in the middle, is going to be A plus 4 times 5, which will be 5A plus 20. Now again, we need to subtract this middle part here because we only want that grey outer section. And that middle part, including our white, is going to be 3A plus 6 that we worked out earlier on. So if I subtract that middle part from the entire outer part, we're going to get 2A plus 14. And that is our third term, 2A plus 14. So if we're looking at this, we can see that we know it, because it's an arithmetic sequence, we know there needs to be a common difference. It needs to increase by that common difference each time. So the first time we've increased by D, And we've also increased by a plus 6. So therefore we know that d must equal a plus 6. And in the second term, we've gone from 6 to 14. So we've increased by 8. So we also know that d must equal 8. If d equals 8 plus 6 and d equals 8, if we set them equal to each other, we're going to get an answer that a is equal to 2. Which is our answer, B. So our main takeaway from a question like this is, how do we lay out our arithmetic sequence? If you lay it out in terms of a plus d, a plus 2d, then it does make it much easier to quantify things and to problem solve. So always, whenever you see an arithmetic progression, always think first term a, adding that common difference d each time. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. If it has been useful, please like and subscribe our channel. And I hope you join us again next week as we break down some more questions from the AMC contest. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you again next week.